Celtic Callum McGregor admits he's spoken to Chris Boyd about comments made by the former Rangers striker. Writing in a newspaper column, Boyd expressed surprise that Rangers did not test out the mask during their 3-0 derby defeat last week. McGregor played after sustaining a fractured jaw.
When you read it first, it doesn't make great reading, and I think everybody could see that. So, understandably, you look at the comments, you think that's not great. But since then he's sort of reached out for a chat about it, and we move on. So we want to concentrate on the football. He's realised it was a poor choice of words in that sense, and we put it to bed now.
Celtic head north to take on Aberdeen in the Premiership tomorrow night, looking to maintain their 1-point lead at the top. Ronnie Charters, STV News.
The Celtic captain Cal McGregor says pundit and former Rangers striker Chris Boyd used a poor choice of words when querying why the Ibrox side's players didn't test out McGregor's face injury during last week's Old Firm match. McGregor returned to the Celtic team wearing a mask after a spell on the sidelines. Boyd made the comments in a newspaper column after Celtic's 3-0 victory, prompting criticism from the Parkhead club. But McGregor says the matter has been dealt with. Staying with football, and here's a sentence and an accompanying picture you probably wouldn't have believed a few months ago. Leigh Griffiths has signed for Falkirk. Yes, that is right, the Scotland international, who's recently ended an 8-year spell with Celtic, has made a surprising move to the team lying 6th in League One, the 3rd tier. Griffiths has been one of the most prolific Scottish strikers of his generation, finding the net consistently at Dundee and Hibernian before scoring more than 100 goals for Celtic. This was Griffiths netting his 40th goal of the season in 2016. He would go under to make a big impression under Ronnie Deila, Neil Lennon and Brendan Rodgers, of course. Scotland recognition followed after that, and well, those who could forget those 2 incredible free kicks Griffiths scored against England at Hampden in a World Cup qualifier that momentarily looked like causing a late upset. We're just going to skip past Harry Kane's equaliser in that game if we can. But Griffiths' career, well, it did take a bit of a nosedive in recent times. A series of personal issues at Celtic saw him move back to Dundee, his former club, on loan, but his 6-month loan spell wasn't a huge success. He found starts hard to come by and scored just 2 goals, including that pretty spectacular free kick at Pittodrie. Falkirk fans will be hoping that kind of form can put them in the mix for promotion to the Championship. And it hasn't taken long for the Bairns fans to see him in action. Griffiths has just come off the bench for his side's match against Alloa, where they are currently leading 2-0 at the moment. There we go. Yes, that was not a move I expected, but
an amazing story.
Yeah,
Leigh Griffiths' career generally. I mean, it's not always been a happy story, but it's been amazing.
He could write a book.
Yeah. Tell you what else is amazing. Newcastle winning 3-1.